DeAnthonythomas is arguably one of the most electrifying running backs the collegiate level has ever seen. Watching him in real time at Oregon was one of those you just had to be there kind of moments. Unfortunately for him, he showed promise early, but the injuries and the inability to transition his college talent to the pros took that promise and broke it in half. I am going to give him 5 seasons to accomplish the following: rush for 1,000 yards in at least 3 of the 5 seasons, 12 plus rushing touchdowns in a season, win Offensive Rookie of the Year, and win a playoff game. To help DeAnthony out, we will be opening 1 mystery box at the end of each season to aid him in this career save. Okay, so taking a look at this 2014 roster, this is obviously pre-Patrick Mahomes time. So this roster, for you Chiefs fans out there, or new Chiefs fans out there, looks a little different. Obviously you have Travis Kelce, but this is going to be focused on DeAnthonythomas, who we have starting at our running back position. He is starting at a 65 overall, so this is going to be a very interesting career save. Okay, so we are hopping into our first offensive moment, and of course the first offensive play of the game. We're gonna go ahead and give the ball to DeAnthonythomas, who can pick up a very nice 4 yards. Now I might add that he is at a 93 speed, so that's definitely gonna help us out, but that 65 overall still sucks a little bit. So we definitely want to make sure that we're getting him enough run. We want to make sure that we're also giving him enough action. So we're going to go ahead and play action. We're going to drop it off right there. See what that 93 speed does. Can we pick up the first down? And yes, we can. First down, baby. Let's go. We are moving the ball the way we need to. We're just going to go ahead and hand it back off to him. Follow his blocks. There we go. What a move there. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you. That 93 speed is definitely going to help us on this career save, man. I'm telling you. The computer goes for it on 4th and 4. Keep the drive alive. We are now here on a crucial 3rd and goal. And of course, we're going to give it to our little man in the backfield to see if we can jump in there. No, we can't, but there is a flag on the play. We're going to hand the ball off to DeAnthonythomas. What a great block there. Can we get to the outside? Yes, we can. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. All right, so we are getting our first look at DeAnthonythomas on special teams. He's in a good position because the Chiefs are not a bad team at this time, but let's see what we can do with that 93 speed, if anything. We're breaking the cut. We're breaking the cut. We're breaking the cut. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, that 93 speed, man. Wow. All right, so we are doing a mid-season check-in, and the Chiefs aren't doing too well, sitting at 3 and 4, the bottom of the bottom in the AFC West. But let's go ahead and check out the stats of DeAnthonythomas to see where he's at. So not too bad for a rookie. 127 attempts, 384 yards, 54 yards per game with 4 touchdowns on the ground. He also is adding about 141 reception yards, which is not too bad. So we are at the end of the year, and the Kansas City Chiefs not only stunk it up, but they also proceeded to miss the playoffs in the midst of stinking it up. They go 6-11, and they miss the playoffs for the first season of this career save. But let's go ahead and check out these stats. So not too bad for a 65 overall rookie. 661 yards, 5 touchdowns on the ground. Pretty tough. All right, so of course, like I mentioned, at the end of every season, we are going to open up a mystery box for DeAnthonythomas to try to help him out along this career save. Looking at the mystery boxes, we have 13 randomized mystery boxes that we can choose from. All of these are going to help him. Because he's starting at a 65, we're not going to have any in here that hurts him, so they're all going to help him out in this case. We're going to go ahead and start off with number 8. Why not number 8? And number 8 is +5 to his acceleration, so we're gonna go ahead and add that +5 to his acceleration and get into season 2. So with the +5 acceleration, that brings him up to a solid, very solid 72 overall before we start the second season. Season 2 kick off in our first look at DeAnthonythomas. Let's see, first handoff right there. There we go. We're following our blocks. Can we get anything? And we get a solid 5 yards out the gate to start season 2. Back on offense after Las Vegas. Here we go. We got the screen. I think it worked. What a block, by the way. What a move! What a move! First down, baby. Let's go. We're going to try this one more time. A screen pass for the first down. Give me time, O-line. Give me time, O-line. Can we get there? No, we can't get there. We're going to go for it. I know this is crazy, but we are going to go for it, man. I believe in the O-line. I believe in the O-line. I believe in the speed. And get out of bounds, little man. Get out of bounds, little man. First down, DeAnthony, baby. 4 rushes, 19 yards already. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. So that is all she wrote, and oh my goodness, the Las Vegas Raiders absolutely obliterate the Kansas City Chiefs 35-7. The only touchdown coming for deanthonythomas. It's going to be a long season. So at this point, your boy may need to use her every single game, because for the second season in a row, the Kansas City Chiefs missed the playoffs. I'm not sure what's going on. 7-10 record, which is one game better than they were last year. They finished 6-11. But this is not going to be too good for deanthonythomas if this team can't get it together. Another tough season, but again, we have the mystery boxes to see how we can help this guy out, how we can help this team out. We're going to go ahead and go to the mystery boxes, and this time we're going to open up number 13 in honor of deanthonythomas. And number 13 is +5 to his awareness, so we are getting more things in addition to what Madden already does with their attribute points as well. So hopefully this can help him out going into year 3. So with those 3 skill points and the +5 to his awareness, this brings him up to a very solid 78 overall to start season 3. Now this is where the challenge starts to get tricky. We set some goals, and now that we are in season 3, in order for us to accomplish rush for 1,000 yards in at least 3 seasons, he have to do it this year, next year, and the final and 5th season of this career save. 3rd season, mid-season check-in, and it's starting to look good. The Kansas City Chiefs are sitting at 5-2, and they are on top of the AFC West as of now. Rushing wise, deanthonythomas is at 96 carries, 362 yards with 3 touchdowns. If he wants to hit that 1,000 mark, he has to pick it up, but again, not too bad. So the Kansas City Chiefs have a very rough end of season 3. They finished 9-8, but just enough to make the playoffs. So we are seeing deanthonythomas for the first time in the playoffs with an opportunity to check off a goal, win a playoff game. So you guys can see that Kansas City actually put it together, and none of these wins are forced. Looking at the win totals, I mean, they had a pretty rough patch here, but they brought it together, and they were still able to make the playoffs on a 3-game losing streak, which is tough, but we got work to do. Here we go, the first drive of the playoffs for Kansas City and deanthonythomas, and we get yards. About 6 yards on the first carry of this playoff game. SOS, we're going to go ahead and hand it off to him. Cut back there. Can we get anything? No, we cannot. 3rd and 3, a crucial 3rd and 3 to keep this drive alive. SOS, we're going to run the same thing and see if we can get it there. Can we get it up top? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. deanthonythomas with the catch and the touchdown, baby. Let's go. A big play by deanthonythomas, but Denver gets back on the board, and we have work to do. We're going to go ahead and hand the ball off right up the middle. It'll open up like the Red Sea, and we're picking up more. 4 rushes, 8 yards. We got to do better on that, but the reception to beat the linebacker out the backfield is crazy. Here we go, 3rd and 2, right out the backfield. There he goes, right there. Easy first down and a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and get out of bounds. Keep the ball moving. 1 minute until halftime. We got to get points on the board. You know, we got to go back to our bread and butter. I think this is going to be it right here. I think we're going to get in right here. Save it, save it, save it. There we go. Pick it up, 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 pick it up. We can't get there, but timeout. We are almost there, 2 yards away. We're going to go ahead and hand the ball off to deanthonythomas to see if we can get in there. He's a little guy with a lot of heart. We're going to see if we can get it in there. Can we squeeze it in there? Yes, we can. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. So we could not get the job done, and the Broncos get the victory 21-14. So looking at the end of season stats for deanthonythomas, man, we did not crack that 1,000 yards so far. So it means there is not enough time for us to hit that goal. So that goal is gone. Offensive Rookie of the Year is gone. Looking back at the mystery box, we are going to go ahead and open up number 9. And number 9 is +10 punt return / kick return. Starting off year 4, and we are looking at a solid 80. We're going to go ahead and add this skill point, see what that skill point brings him up to, an 81. So not bad at all starting off his 4th year, but we got a lot of work to do. Hopefully they can get back to the playoffs and emulate the same success as last season, but with a playoff win. So at the end of season 4, Kansas City Chiefs make it back to the playoffs, winning winning one more game than they did last year. Last year they went 9-8. This year 10-7. Not too bad. DeAnthonythomas had himself his best season thus far in his early career. 224 attempts, 724 yards. The average per carry is disgusting at 3.2, but 9 touchdowns, three off of the 12 that we set for the season, so we were almost there. 42 per game, not too bad. And they do it. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 21-7, checking off our first goal here on this career save and win a playoff game. That is crazy. So you guys see that this was not a forced win. They just got busy. 21-7, upsetting the Pittsburgh Steelers at their home. And just like that, they are sent home. They lose by 3 points in the divisional round, 3 points away from their first AFC Championship game. But this was a very successful season for the Kansas City Chiefs and DeAnthonythomas. Going into his 5th and final season of this career save, we are going to go ahead and look to the mystery box. And because this is the last season, we're going to open 2 mystery boxes to see if we can help them get over the hump and possibly win a Super Bowl. That was not a goal for the career save, but why not? So looking at the mystery boxes, we are going to go ahead and open up 2 boxes. The first one we're going to open up number 12. Number 12 is going to be +5 to his juke. So we're definitely going to go ahead and add that. The second box that we're going to go ahead and open, let's get the higher numbers. Let's go number 4. And number 4 is max out any rating. So the +5 juke and the max out of any rating. Another 10-7 season for the final season. Another matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the wild card. This time they get the home field advantage. Can they do it? Let us see. No, they cannot get it done. They lose 17-16 in a very close game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And looking at the final season stats for DeAnthonythomas, 224 attempts, 858 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Overall, total wise, not too bad. There was a little bit of progression and regression, but 661 first year, second year 524, third year 685, fourth year 724, and fifth year 858. We could not crack the 1,000 mark, but a pretty steady and consistent trend with his rushing yards. Receiving yards is exactly the same, roughly about 300 yards per season, which is not too bad. But all in all, this is going to conclude the career save for DeAnthonythomas. The biggest what if, how his career would have been if he would have been able to stay healthy, if he was able to translate his college talent and bring it to the pros. Obviously, people had issues with his size, but I mean, he was very electrifying. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscription button, and turn on that notification bell for every time I post these videos. I truly appreciate you guys. Drop it down in the comments below. Let me know whose career you want me to save next. I have nothing else left to say besides I will see y'all boys in the next one. King Malik out.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.